Hi, I'm here with Duran aka Xeris, the StarCraft 2 manager of Team Fnatic. You have Rain and Xeris here this weekend. What are your expectations going in?
I know Xeris has been training a lot on the Korean server, and he actually feels really confident, so I'm expecting him to make the championship bracket relatively easily. And then depending on who he faces, I think as long as he doesn't play Protosses, he'll be in really good shape. I'm hoping he can get like top 16. That's my hope for him. And then Rain's gonna have a hard bracket because he's facing the open bracket winner, which could very well be like Nesty, for example. So it's gonna be pretty tough. But Rain's been practicing for like a month. The last couple MLGs he's been traveling around a lot, hasn't really had that much time to really sit and practice. So now I think he's in a lot better shape, and I think he's got a good shot to make a deep run like he did at Anaheim.
Now, how do you think Rain will fare comparatively to the other Korean players?
I honestly think that living in the United States has hurt his skill. I think we've seen that with Puma as well. Extended periods away from Korea have shown that it's not necessarily good for the skill. MC, I know, complained a lot about that. So I think Rain will struggle a little bit, but I think he has faith in his practice. So I think he'll do well. But I think definitely in terms of fan favorites, I think Rain is definitely kind of an underdog amongst Korean players.
I mean, you could say maybe he was an underdog a few MLGs ago in the same position, and then he actually played really well and got one of his top performances of the year. Do you feel like he might be in that same position now?
Yeah, I definitely do, because at Anaheim, he had trained specifically for a whole month, basically just for that event. At Raleigh and Orlando, he was kind of traveling around. He didn't have as much time. And now, for the past month, he's basically only been training for Providence ever since Orlando finished. So I definitely think that his underdog status might even pay off for him, because I think a lot of people might not be expecting to prepare builds against him because they're kind of writing him off maybe. So I think he does have a lot of potential to make a big upset and make a splash here.
So now, Fnatic throughout this season has had a lot of players at these MLGs, but in recent times you lost Sen, you lost Phoenix, you picked up Todd, but he's not at this event, so you don't have as much representation here at the finals. So is there a lot of pressure going into this event for at least Rain to do well?
I definitely think so. I mean, last year, for example, TT1 got second place, which was like a really big accomplishment for not only him, but for the team as well. So I definitely think there is some pressure, being that this is the national championship and we did so well last year. So I think Rain and Xeris kind of have a lot riding on their shoulders. I definitely have faith that both of them can surprise many people, and I'm hoping that I'm hoping both of them can at least get in the top 16, and if not, get into the money. I think that should be both of their goals.
Has the team atmosphere been in good spirits since TT1, who is kind of like the team leader, you would say, left recently?
You know, it's been a little bit of an adjustment. I think TT1 is really popular amongst most players. I mean, he's kind of like a guy who just sort of gets conversations going, and kind of like he's a team builder basically. So I think that was definitely a hit to the team. But I think, you know, Todd, being in Korea, Xeris plays on Korea, so they've been practicing recently. And Night End is actually, he's never been to the MLGs yet, but we might send him next year. But he's also another guy who's actually a really good teammate. So it has hurt, I think, losing TT1 and Sen, for example. But overall, I think the team atmosphere is still pretty good.
All right, thanks, Duran, and I wish you good luck throughout the tournament.
Thank you very much.